is going to be about, as you can read here below my face, it's going to be about your profitable niche. Really important topic. I know that is not the sexiest topic on the world, is not the one that you really enjoy, the one that you enjoy the most, like finding the clients, where to find the clients, convince the clients. I know that. But we need to start with the right foot. And so these first two videos, the one yesterday and the one today, they're gonna create the fundamentals to start with the right foot. Now, give me a second to check if everything is working well here. And as usual, if you are here looking at me, you can see me, you can hear me, just write a comment in the chat. Just say if you can listen to me, if you can hear me, if you can see me, so I have the proof that I'm going well and everything is working. So just write in the comment, I can hear you, I'm here, write whatever you want, just a proof that you are there. Anyway, while you are writing that, I want to tell you why I'm talking about profitable niche. I don't want to talk about a niche, a general niche, a niche that you're gonna need. I'm gonna talk about a profitable niche because it's important that your niche is profitable. It's gonna make you money. We are creating a business here, so we need to get money out of our business. Anyway, I think that you can see me because people are writing that they can see me, they can hear me, so great. Let me just get rid of this audio, or you're gonna listen every single comment that will come up in the chat. Notification, maybe here. Just give me a second, guys. All right, reset, default, cool, got it. All right, so I was saying, this is about profitable. It has to be profitable. We are creating a business. That's the reason why I say I'm gonna talk about the profitable niche. Now, I know what people usually teach us, what gurus say online. They usually say that you need to find a hobby, you need to find something you love, and then you have to create a business around that. Well, yes, this is true in a part, but it has to be profitable. There are so many things that are not profitable, my friend. There are so many things that you can enjoy, that you're good at, that is a big passion of yours, but they're not profitable. Maybe there is no market. There are so many things like this, and you need to understand if the thing that you chose is profitable or not. If you start with something that is not profitable, if you start with something that it doesn't have a market, you are in trouble. So we have a trouble there. We need to start from the beginning knowing for sure that there is a market behind this thing. Now, there are three things that you need to spot in your niche. Thing number one, it has to be something that you know how to do. You have to be good in that particular niche. If your niche is graphic design, if your niche is social media, if your niche is health, if your niche is I don't know, whatever is your niche, you have to be good at. You need to know, you have to have knowledge about that niche. It has to be something specific you have knowledge about. So thing number one, you have to be good at that. Thing number two, you have to love it. It has to be a passion. This is a real good advice. It has to be a passion, actually. And I'm going to explain to you why it has to be a passion. And if something you are doing right now is just for the money, it's not going to work. I'm going to explain to you later why this is important. Thing number three, people already rely on you on this particular thing. I give you my example, my past example, my personal example. In the past, I was a graphic designer. I knew how to do graphic design. I knew how to create a website. I still know how to create a website. I knew how to create logos. I was good with graphic design, and people were relying on me. They were asking me, Alessandro, can you create a logo for me? Can you create a website for me? So they were already asking me this thing. This means that there is a market. You already have clients. They're just friends or family, so they're not paying you, but there are clients. So if you can do something for some people, you can do the same thing for other people. The problem there is that it wasn't my passion. I knew how to do it. I was good with that. People were relying on me on this thing, but it wasn't my passion. The reason is because when you create a business, it takes a long time to get successful. I already told you that yesterday. I already told you this exact thing yesterday. I told you that it takes a long time. Do not trust people online that tells you that you're gonna be successful in a matter of months. Maybe you're that lucky, but in that case, you're part of the 1% of people who get successful in a couple of months. It will take a long time. If you start working on something that you're not passionate about, you will stop. After the first failure and the second failure and the third failure, you will stop because you're not passionate about that thing. You know, this business, I already said that yesterday, but I'm going to repeat myself. This business that I have right now, it took me years to get it, to have it profitable, to become successful, to get some profit, to work just with this. It took me years. If I wasn't passionate about online marketing, I would have stopped a long time ago. I would have stopped after the first failure, the second failure, the third failure. After 1 year that I wasn't profitable, I would have stopped because I could think, come on, this is not a passion of mine. Why I'm keeping doing this thing? I'm going to stop. If it's a passion of yours, it's going to happen what happened to me. I continued. I did something wrong, it didn't work. I did another thing wrong, it didn't work. I was 1 year without any profit. I continued because it was a passion. That's why you need to find something that you're passionate about. Competitors. Another thing, if you're already working, if people are relying on you on this thing, well, there are already clients. You already know that, but you need to see how many clients you can have. That's why it's important to find competitors. Right now, with the web, with internet, it's really easy to understand if you have competitors or not. And we always give a wrong meaning to the word competition. We think that competition is not good. We think that if there is a lot of competition for something that we want to do, well, that's bad. There is no space for us. There is no room for us to create a new business. But the thing is that the more competition you have, the better it is. The more competition you have, the better it is. I want to say it again because you need to believe this thing. If there is a lot of competition on something that you want to do, it means that there are a lot of clients. It means that there is still room for you. Just because there are so many people doing the same thing you want to do, it doesn't mean that there is no market, that the market is saturated. The market is never saturated. Do not believe this bullshit that the market can be saturated. It's never saturated. Think about the music industry. Just because there are so many rock bands on the marketing industry, it doesn't mean that you can't create a new rock band. There is always room for everyone. And by the way, there are many people that are successful right now. They're not going to be successful for the rest of their life. Maybe there is a guru that is super successful right now. It won't be successful in a year or 2 years. You can be the next guru. Who knows? So there is always room for everyone. The market is never saturated. You need to understand this. The more competition you find, the better it is. But how can you figure out if there is competition or not? Well, we have internet, right? Internet allows you to understand if there is competition or not. Just get on Amazon. Whatever is your niche, get on Amazon. Check if there are books about what you want to do. And then check, if there are books, check how many people buy those books. Check how many feedback there are for each book. If there are so many comments, if there are so many feedback, if there are so many people buying that book, well, there is a reason. There is a market. There is a market to get clients, to create a business. So remember this. One thing is Amazon. It's the first thing that came to my mind. All right, there are so many ways. Amazon, YouTube. Come on, I'm on YouTube. Just get on YouTube, write your niche, whatever is your niche. Thank you very much. I can read a comment. You're the next guru. No, I'm not a guru. Thank you very much for the compliment, but I'm not a guru. I just know something about my niche and I explain. So a guru, I think that gurus don't exist. So that's my thing. Anyway, go on YouTube. YouTube is great to figure out if there is a market around your niche or not. You get on YouTube, you just type your niche there, you type your niche, see how many videos come out from your search, and then check how many people watch those videos. Check how many views every video has. If there are so many views, if this person is creating a channel and has a lot of views, well, that person is not doing that for a hobby. That person is trying to create a business around that thing. He's not creating videos just because he wants to spend time creating videos for nothing. You know, he's trying to create a business around the channel that he's creating. So there is a business, there is a market. So Amazon, YouTube, just write on Google your niche. Check how many blogs come out about after your niche. There are so many ways to see if there is competition, but remember, the more competition you have, the better it is. That's the thing that you need to remember about that. Uh, let's talk about passion, like why it has to be your passion. I told you that it takes time. It took me years to build my business, to make my business profitable. It took me years. If I wasn't passionate about that, now I wouldn't be here. I would have gave up after I don't know, the third, fourth failure. And I had a lot of failures. I can tell you that. I spent a lot of money. I invested a lot of money that I didn't have to invest. I made mistakes, like I told you yesterday. I made mistakes that got me bankrupt. So I did a lot of mistakes, but at the end I succeeded because I continued. I was really stubborn because this is my passion. Creating a business, online marketing is a passion of mine. The thing is that this is the reason why I quitted my 9-to-5 job. I can't tell you how happy I was when I quitted my 9-to-5 job because I didn't like that job. I wanted to get out of it. I wanted to regain my freedom. I wanted to work on something I loved. And when I succeeded with this, I was the happiest person in the world. So that's why it's a great passion for me. And that's why I want to teach this thing to others and I want to see others succeed. I'm going to drink a sip of water, sorry, or I'm going to die. So that's the reason why I'm really passionate about my niche, about my business, because it changed my life. And I can change other people's lives with this. And it's a business. Obviously, I make money with that. I make a living out of it. So that's why I'm really passionate about. Do not do something you're not passionate about. Do not choose a niche you're not passionate about. Nowadays, I get a lot of people writing me about chatbots. They want to create a business around chatbots because chatbots right now, they are the best, the new thing. They are the new marketing tool. It's getting more and more popular. It's going to get more and more popular in the future. It's going to become pretty big as a niche. So many people want to work with chatbots. They want to create chatbots for clients because there is a market, there is money behind that. And then I ask those people always the same question. Are you passionate about chatbots? Is it a passion of yours? Is it something that you would do even for fun? You create chatbots just for fun? If your answer is no, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do this just for the money. Because again, it will take a long time before you will get successful with chatbots. Even if they are super sexy right now, there are many people using chatbots. There are many people creating chatbots, but it will take you a long time to become successful. I can tell you that even if the market is exploding right now, there are so many opportunities. It doesn't mean that you will become successful in a matter of months. It will take you a long time. If you're not passionate about that, what is going to happen after 4 months, 5 months, 6 months? You don't see any profit because of it, because of chatbots. What's going to happen? You're going to give up. I can tell you that because it's not a passion. It's just something that you wanted to do just for the money. So stop it. Do not do something just for the money because it's wrong. It won't make you achieve anything, absolutely anything. So stop it. Just find something you love, you're passionate about. All right. So this is really important. I want you to remember this because it's super important. So many people are failing because of this reason, because they want to do something just for the money. The other thing that I said is that you need to find something that you know how to do, that you're good at. Don't do something that you don't know. It sounds like obvious, but you have no idea how many people online teach something they have no idea about. What I teach in those videos, in this challenge, is what changed my life. I don't teach things that I don't know. I interview people that are going to talk about their niche, their specific, their expertise. I interview them because I don't know about those things. That's why I interview them. I want to know something more. That's why I interview them. I don't talk about Pinterest because I'm not an expert in Pinterest. Later today, I'm going to interview a person that has an expertise with Pinterest. The reason is because I want this person to talk about Pinterest. I can't talk about Pinterest. I don't know how to bring traffic with Pinterest. That's why I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not an expert with Instagram. I don't talk about Instagram, even if it's a big thing. It's a great thing. It's the next social media, right? Well, it's already the second biggest social media. I don't know if it's the first one, but anyway, it's a great social media. Many people are there. There is a great market there. But I don't talk about that because I'm not an expert. I use it, but I'm not an expert. So I don't talk about that. I just talk about things that I know. I just teach things that I know. So don't do this mistake. Don't start teaching things or getting clients for something that you know, because it's not going to end up well. Remember this. It's not going to end up well. The other thing so many people don't realize is that they have to put themselves in their clients' shoes to get clients. Sometimes you don't get clients because you don't think as a client. You don't know what the client wants, and you don't know what you should sell. You don't know what service you should sell. You should put yourself in your client's mind, in your client's shoes. You need to think as your clients. And when you do that, then you realize what you need to offer and what you can get money out of it. But anyway, I'm going to talk about this in lesson number 4. In lesson number 4, I'm going to talk about how to convince clients, how to get clients. So it's going to be really interesting for you. I'm going to explain this concept a little more. So I don't need to go into details right now. Right now, instead, I want you to write in the comments your niche. Write what is your niche. Write what you want to create your business around. Write what you want to get clients for. And if you have time, explain even why you chose that niche, why you're doing that thing that you want to do. Really important. This is a community. That's why I create this group, to talk about your problems, talk about your business, to achieve together the goal that we want to achieve. So use this community as a community. Write in the comments below what is your niche, and if you have some time, even why you chose this niche. Let's have a discussion around this, all right? Tomorrow instead, I'm gonna start talking about where to find clients. I know that many people are excited about this because many people don't know where to find clients, where they have to go to find their ideal clients. Tomorrow in lesson number 3 is gonna be all about that. Where to find clients, where you can find clients. It's gonna be really interesting for a lot of you. It's gonna be in the same place at the same time, and don't worry if you forget. Well, I'm gonna send an email to remind you that I'm going live, or I'm gonna send you a message on Messenger to remind you that I'm going live in 1 hour, something like this. So remember, comment below, write what is your niche, write the reason why you chose this niche, and for the rest, my friend, I guess I'll see you tomorrow with lesson number 3 in this 5-day challenge about how to get clients and escape 9 to 5. I'll see you tomorrow.